So today we are getting everything prepped and ready for our homeschool year to start. And then I just put all of our little pencils in this pencil holder. Yeah! Oh, good job, Kale. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's video. So today we are getting everything prepped and ready for our homeschool year to start. So this will be our first year doing like homeschool, and I'm saying it really lightly because my oldest is 3.5. He'll turn 4 like in this school year. So he's technically not even old enough for preschool, so we're doing a very, very light, very low stress homeschool this year. I just kind of wanted to have just a routine in place so we can just get used to it for next year. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk through with you guys my plan for this year. Today is Thursday and I want to like start next Monday, so do have some prep to do over the weekend, and I have some things coming in, some school supplies coming in this weekend that I need to finish up. But this is going to be our main homeschool like center of where I keep all the books and papers and markers, all the things. We will do. Hey, oh, why are you sad? We will do some stuff over in the playroom, which I'll show you guys. I have a little chalkboard in there, and then I also hung up a little string to display their artwork on. And of course, while I was getting everything out this morning, they saw the paints and wanted to do some painting, so we did some painting, and then I hung those up on their little string display, which was really fun. You already have cream. You want another coat? Yeah! Oh, good job. Okay, I'll put it on the drum. Your hands are all green. I made a list on my phone of things that I wanted to go through and talk to you guys about, because this, like I said, is my first time doing this, my first time attempting to do homeschool. Are you upset? So as for curriculum goes, I have 2 curriculums that I'm deciding between for when we officially start like preschool and kindergarten. So I have some time to decide which one I want to use before then. But for this year, I found a free preschool curriculum that like breaks down everything week by week and like gives you specific instructions on what to do every day, which is definitely what I need for this year since it is my first time doing it. So I'll link that down below. I just found it on Pinterest, and it's a Bible-based curriculum, which I love. Okay, I think he wanted out of that swaddle, but it gives you a verse to memorize every 5 weeks. So it gives you a really long time to help your child memorize the verse. And then it's gonna help you go through the alphabet. It has tracing worksheets, and it has like over 200 pages of worksheets and curriculum. And like I said, it gives you like a week plan of like what you'll need that week and day. So anyway, it's really nice. I'm really excited. I don't think I could be focused enough to do my own thing and wing it. So again, I'll link that down below. And I think it's a 27-week like course, so that'll be perfect for the school year. And it's also, that one that I found is for 2 to 3 days a week, and for each day it's an hour long of work. So you could break it up between more days if you wanted to, which I think depending on how much he's wanting to do every day, we'll either do more some days or spread them out more in the week. So I really like that it'll be flexible for us and what we're doing that day. And so some main things that we're going to be focusing on this year, since it's like preschool, and things that the curriculum focuses on, is colors, numbers, letters, Bible stories, and verses. So we really want to try and get down colors, which he basically has down, but just practicing them and perfecting them. And then numbers, he doesn't. Letters, I didn't put on here. Shapes too. We need to get shapes down. That's all the things that basically we're gonna be focusing on this year. It's gonna be really light, try and do as much outside as we can and incorporate like activities outside when we can. which the curriculum also has written down like go outside and do this. So that's really cool. Also, at the beginning of this year, I created their morning menus, which I'll show you. I have them in here. Of course, the front page didn't print in color, but I think I showed this in a YouTube video, I'm not sure, but you can just get these menus off of Amazon. That way they are dry erase and you can just repeat them over and over again. And it has a verse on the front. This one I also found on Pinterest. Her name is Mud Pies with Sprinkles is the name of the blog. So it just has some trace lines. You can do the weather for the day, what day it is. And then in here I just have the months of the year to repeat every day. The letter A we've been working on. And this has been the same since, I think I set it up in like February, I can't remember. So maybe I'll switch some of these out for starting next week, but we've got some more line tracing, and he loves doing the tracing. He can basically do them himself now, and he couldn't do that at the beginning of the year. So that's a step forward. And then this last page has some shapes on it. So we need to work on naming the shapes. That's something we need to work on this year. But then I have all of these other sheets that I can replace them with if I want to. So we'll incorporate the morning menus when he feels like doing them. But like I said, the curriculum has like a pretty straightforward thing of like a list of things you do every single morning. So you say the ABCs, you count your numbers, you talk about the Bible verse, you do a prayer, and I think you read a book too. So I'll try and bring in a book that has to do with like either the letter we're learning that week or whatever we're learning that week. But one of the main things I do want to focus on this year is like just getting our routine down for next year, so we can kind of feel out like what does work, what doesn't work, like especially with having two other ones and like their nap schedules not being super consistent, like trying to figure out like what time of day works best for us to do it. Sometimes Key and I will take a nap, sometimes he doesn't, but like maybe he'll just skip nap time and we can do it in that quiet time when the other boys are sleeping. So just want to work on thinking about what works best for our family timing wise throughout the day, because I know every family is different. Some families like to just like spread it out throughout the day, some like to get it all done in the morning, some like to get it done like maybe after dinner because that's when the others go down for bed. We're gonna work on figuring out what works best for us, and of course it's always changing because nap schedules are always changing and stuff, but just to get a sense of what works for us this year. And then hopefully I will include Cohen as much as possible. He's just turned 2, and he loves to be involved in whatever we're doing. So I'll try and either just have him do exactly what Kenai's doing, or like a little toned down version of it, or maybe something different. So I'll kind of show you guys what I have in this little cabinet over here. Unfortunately, I really wanted to sand it down and get it to the natural wood because I found it on Facebook Marketplace painted black. So it's kind of like half in the process right now, but with 3 kids, I have not found like a solid block of time to just get it done. So for the time being, we are going to work with it as like a work in progress, and that's fine. It still functions. So one day I will get it done, hopefully before the school year next year, but like I said, it works for now. Okay, it is now Saturday. I have this big box from Target of school supplies that I got for the boys, so I thought I would show you guys quickly. It's just normal school supply stuff that some of it we'll have for years to come, but other stuff like crayons we'll probably have to buy yearly because they can get kind of destroyed. So we will start with the crayons. Do you say crayons or crayons? I feel like everybody says something different, but we got 2 of those, one for each of the boys. I got, oh, do you need to be held? I have little Mr. River down here with me, and the other boys are off with Jacob on a trip to the store. Try and film this before he gets too upset, but you should be fine, huh? I got this pack of like different craft supplies and things that are just good to have on hand. Some craft sticks, always good to have for crafts and things. These are the scissors that I got for the boys. They're the kids safe ones, and I liked the retro color, so I ended up getting 3 so that we have one for each of the 3 boys for when they're all using scissors. They were already cracking into them this morning and practicing with scissors, so they're very excited for school time. It's really cute. Key and I cannot wait. So he keeps asking to go through this box, and it's been hard to keep him out of it. So I need to get it all set up while they're gone. But I also got some colored pencils. I think I got 2 of these, but I can't find the other one. Maybe I just got 1. but one is fine because we have plenty of colored pencils that I found yesterday. Paintbrushes, which I found a ton yesterday, so those are just good extra ones, and they have little grips on them, which might be easier for the boys to use. Got some regular pencils to start practicing holding the grip and stuff. I need to get some like pencil grips for their fingers, but I couldn't find those anywhere, so I need to look on Amazon or something. We also got some ultra thin washable markers, but they already cracked into these as well, so those are over by the school area. Got 2 of these washable paints. Got a pencil sharpener because I realized I don't think we have one, so that will be needed for the pencils. And then lastly, we got some glue, so some glue sticks for crafts, and then some regular Elmer's glue for crafts. So we're all stocked up. It's so weird to not have had any of this stuff like in the house already, because growing up we just always had like these kinds of crafts and things around, but now our boys are finally to the age where we need to have some of this stuff on hand for their learning and just crafts, and they were wanting to get all into it this morning, so I think they'll be very excited for when school time starts on Monday. So I'm gonna put this school stuff away, and then I also got some push pins to hang up some posters in the playroom, like just some school posters. And then I also need to print out the curriculum. I think I'm just gonna print it out a month at a time, because if I print it out the whole year, it would be like 300 pages. So I think I'll just do like every month, go in, print for the month. And that way I don't have to like store it all anyway. So I need to print that and kind of go over what the first week entails. I already know what the Bible verse is, so I want to write the Bible verse. I think we're starting with letter A and some shapes. I want to do some writing on the chalkboard in the playroom too, so that it's up there. Other things that I got really quick while I'm over here is I got 2 paint smocks for the boys, because when we were painting the other day I realized I had nothing to put on them. And then also down here, I'll show you guys the full thing when it's done, but also down here I got some colored contact paper for different crafts. And then I have regular cardstock paper down here. Unfortunately, the color paper didn't fit in the organizer, so I need to figure out what I want to do with that. But then I also got these trays on Amazon. They're not glass, but they're not plastic. I don't know what, are they ceramic maybe? I'm not sure. But I got 4 of these. I thought they'd be really nice to have when we do different activities where we have like craft pieces that need to be put somewhere, so they're not rolling off the table. I just figured they have a little lip on them, so that way they can stay intact. And this morning they were actually doing like a little scooping activity with it, so that was perfect. And then I just put all of our little pencils in this pencil holder. So I have paintbrushes, fine tip markers, pencils, colored pencils, and then the thick tip markers. So I thrifted this little piece forever ago, and I was using it just for my personal craft stuff. So it's been kind of fun to pull out like the pieces that I've had for years that I kind of always pictured to use for homeschool, but now I actually get to do it. So that's really fun. I also put all of the crayons in this cute little basket that I think I found this at Hobby Lobby. So I might go get another one of these so we can have 2 of these for crayons. Okay, today is Sunday, it's the next day, and I think I'm officially fully prepared for the first school day tomorrow. So I'll show you guys the final run through of how I set everything up, hopefully before one of the babies wakes up. But I think it's really dark in here. Let me open up these windows really quick. So again, here is the cabinet. I put all of our like grab and go things that we'll use frequently up here and labeled them all. So we have some paint, crafts, little toy animals. That's good for like color activities to sort the different colors out. Markers, more craft supplies, and then Legos. I don't know how often we'll use the Legos, but figured those are good to have. Kenai loves Legos. Then up here I just put our little alphabet activity. We're missing the T, so I need to find that. And then over here I have those little bins that I was showing you guys for our crafts and activities to have out. And then I just stacked up these plastic containers for just little things that I'll need to put away. Maybe if we ever do like beads or rocks, just to stack those up easily right there. And then on this next shelf, I have my reading materials that I read when I have time. This is the book I'm reading right now. Kristen John's book that has recipes and things that I like, and then my Bible, of course. So have my little pens right there. And then in these two bins, coloring books and like book activities. We have their morning menus, some flashcards, just different flashcards, sign language cards. And then these are more papers for their morning menus in this folder. And then I have this empty folder for whatever I want to put in. Maybe his finished activity papers I'll put in there, but I'm not sure. I kind of want to get a binder to put his finished work in. And then I have some extra sheets that I have laminated of posters and things that I haven't hung up yet, or that I want to rotate between. So that is those two little baskets. And then over here I put their scissors, my scissors, the chalk markers for the chalkboard I have in the playroom, and then a little basket of crayons because I figured we'll use the crayons the most frequently, and then I can just pick them up from right there. So that is that shelf. And then on this bottom shelf I have all of the markers and pencils that we'll be using every day in this cute little container. And then the colored paper didn't end up fitting well in here, so I put it down below. But up here I put, this is the lessons that we need to get done, so I feel like that's good to just have on hand and grab. So I have the first 4 weeks printed out here, and then I just have cardstock paper for printing and crafts, things like that. So we've got the first week here to start with tomorrow, and it gives you like day by day of what to do. So really excited about that. That'll be really nice to have. It has the Bible verse for the first 5 weeks on there. And then all the worksheets are in there printed and ready to go. And then this is just a stack of more charts that the curriculum came with that I want to laminate and hang up. So we're going over the days of creation for the first week and just some other things, fruit of the Spirit, armor of God, just some cute things to have up in the room, alphabet. So yeah, that is this cabinet with everything that's accessible. And then in this drawer, I put all the extra pencils and markers because we had so many extra. So I have all those. And then this is the same just with the laminator and the laminating stuff. And then underneath, I put some bigger bins of the Play-Doh, the colored paper, my labels and things. And I think that's it. That's down there for now. There's still room down there if I need to put more stuff in. And then I think we'll do most of the schoolwork hopefully at the dining table because it's just easier for me to be able to reach them versus this table. They really like to use this table, but then I have to kneel down on my knees. So we'll probably switch between the two. But I got these chairs on Amazon. They are so great because they keep the kids contained, and then you can flip them depending on their height. So they really like those chairs. And this table is just a activity table, like you can put a little infant seat in there with the toys around it that converts to a table. So right now it's in the table setting, and then we'll probably use the dining table too, like I said. So, and then this just has nothing in it for now. I'm not sure. Like I said, maybe I'll put his finished work in there. I don't know yet. It's just kind of there for a placeholder to see how the flow works, but I like how it is set up so far, and there's plenty of room to put more stuff if I need anything else. But now I will come over to the playroom to show you what we have over here. So the curriculum has you do like a morning routine where you go through certain things every single morning. So for us, it's going to be the alphabet, counting numbers, the Bible verse, and then reading a story. So I have some bookshelves over there, but this is what I have set up for the first week. So I just put welcome to preschool. Our letter this week is starting with A, of course, number 1. And then our Bible verse is Genesis 1:1 for the first 5 weeks. And then, like I said, we're learning the days of creation. So I found this cute flashcard set on Etsy. I think her name's Lillian Threads. She's the same one I got all these posters from, and then also the labels from all my boxes. So I really like her designs and stuff. So, and I just thought her images for remembering them were really cute. So the boys were already over here looking at all of them this morning, so it was really, really cute. And then tomorrow I was actually just researching like our local library and stuff because I've never taken them there. And they have a story time on Monday mornings, so I thought it would be fun to see maybe if we do the schoolwork before then and then go to the story time and get our books for the week, and then Monday can kind of be like our library day. But I also don't have like set days like we're gonna do school on Tuesday, Thursday, or we're gonna do school Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like I think I'm just gonna take it as the week comes because every week is different. So I don't know, maybe Monday turns into our library day and we do either schoolwork before or after, or we do schoolwork on Tuesday. We're just gonna kind of go with the flow the first couple weeks and just see what's working best for us again. So I'll update you guys in a few weeks on how it's going and what's been working for us. But I think it would be really fun to start the week off in the school year off with the library and a story time, and then picking out some books that have to go with what we're learning that week. So like the letter A, the days of creation. I'm very excited about homeschooling. I have just been praying a lot that I can be capable of it, and that if it's meant for our family, that I'll have the strength and motivation to do it. Excited for the week and the year, and I'll keep you guys updated, like I said, as the weeks and months go by on how it's been going. If you guys have any questions about anything that I used or need links or anything, just comment them down below and I'll try to get back to you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed and this gave you some tips if you plan on homeschooling. If you do, comment down below and we can go back and forth and talk about what you guys are doing. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.